Let me send a message to the group. And boom, we are live. Alright, I'll give it a few minutes. There's Kev's cards. How we doing, Kev? Hopefully you're having a good night. Getting ready to rip some FanaticsFest Blasters boxes. Carlo, how we doing? Mikey Schubert, how we doing, buddy? Appreciate you guys being a part of this break. I've seen a lot of heat come from these blasters in the past week. So I was able to get 5 boxes. The guy that I ordered them from, who is in New York City, said he's got some more. So if these go well tonight, possibly hitting them up for a few more, another 5 boxes or so. So definitely going to be going to Fanatics Fest next year, though, to get some product myself. So I'm going to give it a couple more minutes so we can get going. Wilson Contreras cards, how we doing? Appreciate you jumping in. I think this might be your first break with me, if not your first, second or third break, I think. I can't remember if you were in any of the Series 1 breaks back in February or not, but appreciate you jumping in here and being a part of this one. I also know you're I think you're part of the Series 2 case break that we still have 8 teams left in. My plan is to rip that possibly Monday night. That's my goal. Perfect. Perfect, Wilson Contreras cards. Hopefully you enjoy it and have a good time and come back. So, always try to make it a good experience for everybody. 15-7 collector, how we doing? We're just getting ready to rip some Fanatics Fest blaster boxes. These are different than the Fanatics exclusive boxes that you can get off of Fanatics.com. These were strictly at Fanatics Fest last week in New York City. So these are not the ones you can order off of Fanatics.com. So that's what some people were asking. These have the Big Apple variations in it, as well as Swing for the Stars inserts. Just a lot of fire coming out. I've seen a lot of Relic autos that have been numbered 25 or less. I've seen 2 one-of-ones come out of blaster boxes. I think I've watched 25 to 30 different ones being opened. So I've seen a lot of heat come out of them. So I'm hoping tonight is not an exception to that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Those of you that have been in my breaks know that I do a numbered card in every break that is randomly put into somebody's box. So tonight it is from the Panini Prospect Edition, which actually we have a 6 hobby box break posted of that, 36 autos. But this is an auto numbered of Dason Hill with Minnesota Twins out of 99. So this will go into somebody's box randomly tonight. Alright, I got 2 packs we're going to give away. So I got everybody that's in the break here in the spinner wheel. We'll go ahead and spin. DXF, my man, how we doing, buddy? By the way, I put some goodies in your box for you. TXW, Michael, how we doing, buddy? Congrats on the daughter doing well at Volleyball Nationals. Congrats on that, my friend. Constantine, my man, free pack coming your way. These are Series 2 blaster packs out of a blaster box. So Constantine, you get the first one. And second one is going to go to Nick Latino, Inard Latino. Boom. The 2 packs going out to people. And we are rolling. 714 Yankee, how we doing? So I have seen a lot of heat coming out of these boxes so far. Oh, shoot. Is my top screen frozen? Can somebody reply and let me know if the top screen is frozen? Christian, how we doing, buddy? Can you guys hear me okay? It's not frozen? Okay. For some reason it's frozen on my screen, but if it's not frozen on you guys, then I'm just going to keep rolling and we'll go from there. Perfect. I'm going to tilt it down a little bit so we can see the cards coming out of the boxes. Now, like I said, I got 5 blasters. These are from FanaticsFest, different than what are on Fanatics.com. These you could not order. These you had to go to FanaticsFest last week to get. So I've seen a lot of heat coming out of these. So here we go. Let's see what we got. Empty box. Alright, we got 7 packs in each box. I will go 1 pack at a time because of the inserts and everything. Alright, Edwin Julian, Lawler, Padres, Tigers, Spencer Strider, Kloffenstein, Austin Wells, McCormick, Taylor, Thomas, Alex Bregman on the 1990, and Rhett Lauder on the Stars of MLB. I'll make sure everything gets sleeved up and top loaded, and all cards will ship with this. Alright, all cards will ship with this. Alright, here we go. Sam Hilliard, Profar, Savilli, Woodruff, Tana, Metz, Rayleigh, Hellman, Fletcher, Barnes, and Aranda, Royce Lewis on the Stars of MLB. Alright, come on, FanaticsFest. Don't let me down here. Don't let me down. Alright, Kramer, Falter, Alexander, Betts, Rodon, Myers, Bieber, Sagano, Sosa. We got a backwards hit here. It's going to be Seiya Suzuki on the Aqua Foil. Seiya Suzuki on the Aqua Foil. Tariq Skubal on the Summer Superstars. And Ketel Marte on the Stars MLB, which he is, by the way, having a heck of a year this year. Quiet, solid year. Absolutely crazy how good he's doing well. Seiya Suzuki on the teal. Or Aqua, sorry. Zach Penrod, Yandy Diaz, Hyseon Kim, Grichuk, Urseg, Belozo, Cobb, Weaver. We got 2025 here. Jackson Jobe, David Fry, Jose Altuve. Home field advantage. Houston Astros, followed by Garrett Cole. There we go. A numbered hit and a home field advantage for the Houston Astros. It's going to be TX Doobie. 2025 for David Fry, and home field for Jose Altuve. Boom. That's a case hit out of a blaster box right there. You guys still seeing everything and hearing okay? I just want to make sure, because both screens on my screen are frozen, so I want to make sure that you guys are still hearing everything. TX Doobie, congrats, my friend. I'm not sure if you have this yet or not, but that is a beauty. Jose Altuve. Perfect. Thanks, Carlo, for confirming. Alright, Ashcraft, Austin Hayes, Nick York, Salvador Perez, Jordan Walker, Johan Rojas, JT Ginn, Foley, Hedges, Castellanos, Bo Jackson on the 1990, and Jaron Duran. Alright, so that's going to leave the last 2 packs is going to have our Big Apple, because there's a Big Apple variation in every blaster box. So our last 2 packs is going to have at least the Big Apple variation. Raymond, how we doing? Christian, how we doing, buddy? Thank you, Christian, for confirming as well. Alright. Here we go. Brian Ramos, Clark Schmidt, Ben Brown, Mason Montgomery, Matt Strom, Kyle Tucker, Fernando Tatis, Halverson, Campero, Pavin Smith, Sagano, I think, is going to be our Big Apple variation. There it is. Wyatt Langford on the Stars MLB. So Baltimore Orioles, Tomoyuki Sagano with the Statue of Liberty and the Empire State Building behind it. These are sharp looking. These are sharp looking. Big Apple variation. Plus it's got the variation there around the position as well. So boom. Sagano going to the Orioles. Who's got the Orioles? TX Doobie. So TX Doobie with the Big Apple and the home field advantage in the first blaster box. Boom. That's you, TX Doobie. Jose Altuve. Jose Altuve coming your direction. Pavetta, Jesse Winker, Rojas, Burrows, Santander, Torkelson, Ramos, Griffin Conine, Joey Bart, Jack Neely, and the dynamic duo Fernando Tatis and Manny Machado, and Riley Green on the Stars at MLB. Alright, so first blaster box had a Big Apple and a home field advantage already. Altuve. Yeah, for coming out of a blaster box, that's pretty solid. Home field advantage out of a blaster box. Here we go. Yeah, Seville, Call, Athletics, Rosario, Schneemann, Baez, Gorman, Kloffenstein, Holman, Bello, Jordan Lawler on the... There it is, Big Apple. Jordan Lawler for the Diamondbacks. And then a Wyatt Langford on the Stars at MLB. So Jordan Lawler with the Diamondbacks going to NR Latino. So two different people for the Big Apple variation so far. These Big Apple variations are sweet looking. They are cool looking. I've hit a couple Pirates in a couple breaks that I've been in for the Big Apple variations so far. So they are sweet looking. Not Paul Skeens, but they're still nice ones. JP Spears, Luzardo, Romano, Schmidt, Kasperius, Wells, McCormick, Rayleigh, Vader, Jared Jones, Juan Soto, and Riley Green on the Stars MLB. Alright, let's keep it rolling. See what else we get here. Diamondbacks, Detmers, Renfroe, Crawford, Cutter Crawford, Iglesias, Elof, Hellman, Fletcher, Rodon, Dodgers, Crochet, and Spencer Strider on the Stars at MLB. Wilson Contreras, Tyler O'Neill, Byron Buxton, Heston Kjerstad, Tobias Myers, Shane Bieber, Ursig, Juan Soto, Luis Angel Acuna. Oh, out of 50. Out of 50. Nick York with the Pirates on the Big Apple variation. Out of 50. Nick York for the Big Apple variation. We got Jackson Chourio and Christian Yelich on the dynamic duos, and Yamamoto on the Stars at MLB. So Nick York, rookie for the Pirates, not Pirates player that you would want, but hey, still out of 50 with the Big Apple variation, so pretty solid there. So Seiya Suzuki on the Octa's going to go up there. We'll put Nick York there next to the home field advantage case hit. Boom. Marissa, how we doing? Trevor McDonald, Chourio, Tigers, Strider, Belozo, Cobb, Rojas, Yates, Isert, Landon Knack. Landon Knack out of 2025. Hunter Brown on the foil, aqua foil, looks like. And Kobe Mayo on the Stars at MLB. So we got another numbered hit here. Sorry, this one's got a little bit of a ding on the side there. Kirby Yates, the Dodgers. So Landon Knack out of 2025. It's our second numbered out of 2025. And then another aqua foil. Hunter Brown with the Astros. Actually, I don't know if it's just foil or if it's aqua. I think it might just be foil. So, yeah. First blaster box had the home field advantage. So thanks, Christian. Appreciate it. It's a nice hit. Oh, we got another nice hit here, I think. Arrighetti, Kirby, Ellis, Woodruff, Ginn, Foley, Tatis, Walker. We got Jackson Churio on the Stars MLB. We got William Contreras on the 1990. And then behind here, we have, is this black border? It is, for the Dodgers. Roki Sasaki. Roki Sasaki out of 10. Out of 10. The corner is a little bit, it's not bad, but it's not, Roki Sasaki out of 10. I'm going to get this into a sleeve quickly so it doesn't mess up anymore. Roki Sasaki out of 10. Boom. Big Apple variation for the Dodgers. There you go. Carlo, my man. There you go. That is a beauty. I told you guys, these blaster boxes are filthy this year. Like, crazy hits I've seen come out of these. Roki Sasaki out of 10. Carlo, congrats, my friend. Ooh, we got a relic here, too. Boom. Trevor Story, Julian, Tana, Metz, Alexander, Halverson, Torkelson. Oh, it's an auto relic, too. Ozzy Albies, another Big Apple variation. Holy cow, there was only supposed to be one per box, and we had Nick York, Jordan Lawler, and now Ozzy Albies and Roki Sasaki. We had 4 in that box. Holy cow. Yes, please. Dang. Absolutely. Congrats, Carlo. That is a heck of a nice card. And here we go with this is a Major League Materials, but it is an auto relic. I did see the side of an auto. Tigers out of 50. Justin Henry Malloy, rookie card, out of 50 for the Tigers. Boom. Dang. That box was beautiful. Let's have more of those. Let's have more of those for sure. I'm going to move the 2025s down here. Fortunately, we're rolling right now. Told you, these blaster boxes are absolute fire this year. And our Latino, how we doing, my friend? So that box had 2 numbered hits out of 50 and a numbered hit out of 10. Heck yes. In our Latino, you have the Diamondbacks and the Red Sox. So you did hit a Jordan Lawler Big Apple variation so far. The 4 big hits, we have a Roki Sasaki out of 10 Big Apple. We have a Nick York Pittsburgh Pirates out of 50 Big Apple. We got a Justin Henry Malloy auto relic out of 50, and then our home field advantage of Jose Altuve in the front. So it's been, and that's only 2 boxes. We've only done 2 of the 3. It's crazy. We're starting box number 3 right now. McMahon, Kiner Falefa, Flaherty, Lau, Roki Sasaki, Beto, Brujan, Francis, Alec Thomas, Barnes, Mookie Betts, and Rhett Lauder. I told you guys, those of you that asked me about this and how they were different, I told you they were hitting this year. They were hitting from what I've seen. Aguilar, Perez, Fitzgerald, Angior, Lux, Walls, Guardians, Nevin, Kelly, Aranda, Sagano, and Royce Lewis on the Stars of MLB. That second box was fire. So I might try to get my hands on 5 more boxes if I can, and see what we can do from there. Sanoha, Goodman, Suarez, Baroa, Duvall, Fitz, Feltner, Arraez, Sosa, Weaver. There's Volpe on the 1990 and Ketel Marte on the Stars MLB. Here we go. Jaden Hill, Rushman, Sanchez, Young, Giants, Walters, Ibanez, Ray, Job, Hedges, out of 50. Daniel Schneemann, Big Apple variation, out of 50 for the Guardians. Who's got the Guardians? DXF, my man. Daniel Schneemann, out of 50. Boom. Another major hit out of 50. These are beautiful, guys. I'm telling you. These are so good. The blaster boxes are where it's at with the Fanatics Fest. I haven't seen any hobby boxes opened yet. I know Coach has a hobby box posted. I'm anxious to see what he gets out of that. So, Contreras, Shohei, Bautista, Lopez, Rodriguez, Madden, Wilson, Martinez, Castellanos, Campero, Corbin Carroll, and Jaron Duran. A lot of people think he's going to get traded here soon. 2 more packs here. So we'll see if we get another Big Apple variation here. With the one that we got out of 50, so we might get a second one. Nationals, Merrifield, MLB, Madrigal, Pajes, Jaron Duran, Pavin Smith, Joey Bart, backwards, Spencer Givens, there it is, Spencer Bivens, and Wyatt Langford on the Stars MLB. So another Big Apple variation for Spencer Bivens, rookie card. Going to the Giants. Crowbar coming in hot at the end and getting the Giants right at the end. One of the last 5 teams taken. So, boom. All right, last pack here. Let's get some heat. Alex Call, Athletics, Sears, Frelick, Candelario, Martin, Lukes, Cubbies, Jack Neely, Matthew Boyd, Babe Ruth, and Riley Green on the inserts. All right, we got 2 boxes left. 2 boxes left. Let's get some heat here. Let's get a red out of 5, or a 1 of 1. I will take either of those. Let's do it. Empty box. All right, here we go. Nick York, Brian Ramos, Grichuk, Perez, Walker, Jordan Hicks, Peralta, Javier, Weaver, Jackson Jobe, Dynamic Duo, Snyder and Mantle, and then Adley Rushman on the Stars MLB. Alright, here we go. Clark Schmidt, Ben Brown, Pavetta, Mason Montgomery, Strom, Tucker, Blake Snell, Isaac Collins, McLean, Hedges, Castellanos, and Jose Altuve on the Stars at MLB. And solid hit so far. Jesse Winker, Manzardo, Chris Bryant, Rojas, Burrows, Torres, Kumar Rocker, Mateo, Campero, Smith, Royce Lewis, and Roki Sasaki on the Stars MLB. Nick Gonzalez, Jake Eater, Anthony Santander, Garrett Mitchell, Willie Damas, Aaron Nola, Joey Bart, Jack Neely. Oh, we got 3 back-to-back here. Jacob Wilson on the Stars MLB. J.P. Spears on the foil. Johnny DeLuca on the pink. And Will Wagner on the Big Apple variation. Toronto Blue Jays. So TR Limited, TR3 Limited. Tommy, there you go, my man. Got yourself a Big Apple variation. Willie Wagner. We got a couple more foils here. JP Sears with the Athletics. And Johnny DeLuca with the Rays. Who has the Tigers? Is that you, Crowbar? That is you. Usually Marissa is one of the first ones to grab the Tigers, so I knew she would probably be interested in that. Alright, we got 3 packs here of this 4th box. And then we got one more box coming. Here we go. Kerry Carpenter, Michael Fordo, Max Muncy, Twins, Amaya, Toronto Blue Jays, Max Fried, Fortes, Boyd, Turner, Christian Yelich, and Rhett Lauder on the Stars of MLB. Alright, 2 more packs. We have hit our Big Apple variation in this box. Hopefully we get another hit. Enriquez, Moniak, Marsh, Senga, Abreu, Fairchild, Bichette, the Royals, McCann, Holman, Bello, and Royce Lewis on the Stars of MLB. T. Ludown, how we doing? We are in box 4 of 5 of a FanaticsFest blaster box break. Here we go. Ooh, we got another backwards here. Palante, Lockridge, Kelly, Verdugo, Perez, Simeon, Burke, Bader, Jared Jones. We got a backwards here. Carlos Correa and Ketel Marte on the Stars of MLB. Is it going to be a foil or is it going to be a Big Apple variation? Garrett Whitlock. It is a aqua foil for the Red Sox. Aqua foil. Alright, 1 box left, guys. 1 box. Empty box. Alright, let's do it to it. We got Michael Harris, Kyle Stowers, Lefredo, Darren Baker, Soriano, Massey, Mitchell Parker, Texas Rangers, Turner, Grant Holman, Wyatt Langford on the Stars of MLB, and Heston Kjerstad on the Big Apple for the Orioles. Orioles with their 2nd Big Apple variation. Heston Kjerstad. There we go. First pack of the blaster box and got a Big Apple variation. See if we can get ourselves the 2nd one in this box. Alright, here we go. Brewers, Rodriguez, Paul Goldschmidt, Segise, Imanaga, Vito, Brujan, Francis, Bello, Bader, Ellie De La Cruz, and Riley Green on the 2 inserts. Woods Richardson, McClanahan, MLB, Jake Myers, Cal Raleigh, Mercado, the Guardians, Tyler Nevin, Joe Kelly, Jared Jones, the Dodgers, and Spencer Strider on the Stars of MLB. Alright, we got 4 packs left. Let's see some heat out of here. Boom, that 2nd blaster box we had was lights out. Jansen, Mauricio, Rodriguez, Flaherty, Fitz, Feltner, Arraez, Crochet, Juan Soto, we got a backwards here, Jackson Merrill, and Yamamoto. And it's going to be Michael Kopech on the pink parallel. The pink ones aren't numbered, but they're still nice parallels to hit. Alright, Yamamoto and Merrill. 3 packs. Here we go. Alright, Meadows, Fraley, Brown, Lau, Sasaki, Walters, Ibanez, Ray, Luis Angel Acuna. We got Kobe Mayo on the Stars of MLB. And Jordan Romano on the foil. Just foil. Alright, 2 packs. Come on. Let's hit another number hit here. End it with a bang. End it with a bang. Oh, I see another black. I see another black. That's going to be out of 10. Here we go. Out of 10. Gracefo, McMahon, Andujar, Lux, Ty Madden, Weston Wilson, JD Martinez, Isert. That's going to be out of 10. Jackson Trio on the Stars of MLB. First pitch of Mark Long. Insert, which actually he just did the first pitch at the Pirates game yesterday as well. We're going to sit tight. We're going to let that marinate for a second. We're going to do this last pack. We'll come back to that one. Alright, here we go. Kiner Falefa, Aguiar, Perez, Taylor Walls, Baroa, Duvall, Pajes, Duran. We got an auto there. Matt Olson on the Stars of MLB. We got a Seiya Suzuki on the Big Apple variation. And then we also have a auto here. Rookie Greg Jones for the Colorado Rockies. It is not numbered, but a auto for the Rockies. And I believe this was Marissa, coming in hot at the end and getting the Rockies. So boom, another auto. Dang. Second auto out of 5 blasters. And we still got a black out of 10 here to hit, or to look at, which I believe is going to be out of a Big Apple variation as well. So we put Michael Kopech over here. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Out of 10. Roki Sasaki was the first one. It is going to the Mets. Luis Angel Acuna. Out of 10. 10 out of 10. Bookend. Constantine, my man. There you go. 10 out of 10 for Luis Angel Acuna. Woo! Dang. These blaster boxes are lights out this year. In the chat, if I can get my hands on 5 more boxes, how many of you guys are in? Tom, how we doing, buddy? You got yourself a Big Apple variation. If I can get my hands on another 5 boxes, how many of you guys are in? Let me know. Let me know. I'm going to do a little sorting and we're going to go through these. You hit a Big Apple variation. Okay. I'll see if I can get my hand on 5 more boxes. And if so, I'll get it posted tonight. Honestly, these blaster boxes are absolutely, I mean, I've seen so much heat come out of them. So, if I order it tonight, my guess is they'll get here probably Wednesday or Thursday. Maybe Tuesday, if not earlier. Or at the earliest. So, alright, let me see what I can do, guys. Here are the non-numbered foils. You got Jordan Romano with the Phillies, Michael Kopech with the Dodgers, Garrett Whitlock, Aqua with the Red Sox, the Rays, Johnny DeLuca on the pink, regular foil, JP Sears. We had 2 2025 numbers, Landon Knack and David Fry, Dodgers and Guardians, Seiya Suzuki on the Aqua, and Hunter Brown on the regular foil. Okay, yeah. Honestly, if I can get it ordered, I probably will post it here shortly after I get things posted from this break. Alright, here we go. Big Apple variations. We got Spencer Bivens with the Giants. Tomoyuki Sagano with the Orioles. Heston Kjerstad with the Orioles. Orioles getting 2 Big Apple variations. Jordan Lawler with the Diamondbacks. Will Wagner with the Blue Jays. Seiya Suzuki with the Cubbies. Ozzie Albies with the Braves. And then a Big Apple out of 50. Nick York with the Pirates. And rookie Daniel Schneemann with the Guardians. We had 2 autos in the break. Greg Jones on the Baseball Stars autograph card. Rookie for the Rockies. And then the Major League Material out of 50. Numbered out of 50. 14 out of 50. Justin Henry Malloy, rookie with the Tigers. Out of 50. We hit 1 home field advantage. Case hit for Jose Altuve. And then our 2 top hits out of 10. Roki Sasaki with the Dodgers and Luis Angel Acuna with the Mets. 2 rookie cards out of 10. Boom. Fire, guys. I'm telling you. These blaster boxes this year are absolutely lights out. I'll see if I can get 5 more boxes. Let me get pictures posted of this. Let me get the break posted. And then I'll get on and see if I can get 5 more boxes. And we'll get rolling, guys. I appreciate you guys being a part of this. Major hits, guys. Congrats to everybody that got a big hit. Carlo and Constantine with the 2 big black parallels out of 10. Sasaki and Acuna. Boom. Vintage Shem, how we doing? JG, how we doing? Big hits out of the Big Apple variations, and just in general, blaster boxes this year have been fire. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Greg. Greg Jones auto. We hit 2 out of 50s. Ozzie Albies, Sagano, Kjerstad, Lawler, Wagner, Suzuki. So 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 Big Apple variations in 5 boxes. 2 Big Apple variations out of 50 in 5 boxes. And 2 out of 10 in 5 boxes. Can't get better odds than that, guys. Carlo. I appreciate all you guys. I'll get pictures posted here ASAP. And I'll see if I can get 5 more boxes, and we'll run it back. So these blaster boxes are no joke this year. Absolutely fire. Appreciate you guys. I will. I'll be in touch with all you guys, and I'll post in the group chat if I'm able to get 5 more boxes. So appreciate you guys. I'll get things posted. Thank you again for all your support. So you guys have a good night. Safe travels if you're traveling, and we'll be in touch. Thanks, guys.